Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. So that's got things underway. In with the challenge. He's picked his way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pass somewhat off target. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly.
Hits one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread neatly. And that should get the job done. Oh, a delicate chip through. Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he cuts out the supply. Osimhen! He's got away! Osimhen! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Already we're underway here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that has been cleared. Goalkeeper's ball. Can he get it through? That is good strength. Fired deep towards the back post. That's a good ball out wide. And he's being shifted off it. And he's in on goal. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Serge Gnabry is undoubtedly one of Germany's better wide men. A player I expect to see a lot of on either flank, whose speciality is coming inside, having learned from one of the greatest at doing just that. And he boasts a very, very good goal record too. That shouldn't be understated.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Schneider wins the duel this time. Rudiger.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Back into the middle.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Neymar. Decent progress down the left. Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's gone for a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. That looks a good ball. And the volley. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the hit! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That pass isn't the best.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Threads one in, and that's another good win of the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Goes looking wide. Guti! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. 5 minutes till the break. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Gnabry gets his pass away. Rodri picks it up out wide. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
1 minute added time.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. South Africa get the ball rolling for the second period. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ribéry. And back to the keeper they go. Van Dijk. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Schneider. Cristiano Ronaldo. Steam. Can he finish? Now, he's been caught napping. And again! He's got away with one there. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Oh, Stunning header. And one more try. They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good-looking ball. Forwards and with intent. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ribéry. Quick look, then plays it in. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rudiger. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Coming on the field is
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ribéry, pass somewhat off target. Haaland, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a sharp pass. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Gnabry, looking for the runner. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's had a shot! That has not gone well. Ribéry. Cleared without hesitation. And that's a throw-in.
substitutions taking place.
It's going to be another throw.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Rodri does well to stand firm and defend it. Borussia Dortmund will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Haaland, good read, needed to be. So, third corner of the game. South Africa, and now the hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Alexander-Arnold fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Neymar. Holland. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution.
South Africa making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well read, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal.
Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Yamal. Substitution in progress.
Ribery goes short. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's cut it out. Neymar. Good ball over the top. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. Not the most accurate pass. Haaland! It's anyone. Oh, what has happened here? And again! And somehow he's managed to miss it. And that is as far as it goes. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, this is one of the newer of the major venues here in Sao Paulo, built, of course, in time for 2014. It is the Neo Química Arena. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played back in. Osimhen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Brazil are looking to go forward now. That's good running with the ball. David Villa. And claimed it back swiftly. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And he's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is good alertness. Bale is firing after that one. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That is a little undercooked. Osimhen! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Borussia Dortmund really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a very hit one! Beckham, the regular corner taker. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Now it's Osimhen. He's in plenty of space here. Big header! And the ball's come loose here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Messi. And here's Osimhen. Ronaldo gets into some space. Decent hit! Oh, what a... And one more try! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Pete.
Chance! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
And Messi! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Looking for the run. Bebeto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mbappe. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. David Villa. Real chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Adams. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Cleared without complication. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? Now he's off and running. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bale. Bebeto. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. In with a header! Danger averted for now. Haaland. And the half-time whistle goes. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Borussia Dortmund are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
And the action is back on the way. Short changes him with that pass. Bastoni. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Punched away.
Borussia Dortmund making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Roberto Carlos. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Has a look and plays it forward. Bebeto. There he goes, motoring forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Haaland. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass somewhat off target. It's a really well-measured ball. Bebeto. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Oh, great feat, that.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Haaland. Osimhen! Oh, taken with style. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here. It'll be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Borussia Dortmund. Camisa 8, camisa 10.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Deixando o campo para
Kaká! Kaká!
camisa 29, camisa 22, camisa 23.
Could be danger here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated...
Shapes to shoot! And it's Beckham. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. And the shot! Caught offside that time. Now it's Haaland. Zaire Emery. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the runner. Kaká. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! And it's slung out wide. Neymar gets across and deals with it. Now the finish! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Beckham. De Bruyne takes control of it and he's on the move. Bebet's great hit! It's there!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. That's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Forlan. It's Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, I think it's safe to assume, Peter, that Diego Forlan will pose this side's greatest threat regardless of whatever position he plays.
Which is testament, of course, to the fact that he is just so good at adapting to any role he's given.
Centre forward, out wide, number 10. He really does excel in all of those positions. So I can see him moving about freely, switching between all of them.
One way or another, he'll make his mark.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is good alertness. Quarter of an hour played. Nice ball. Forlan! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Number 14, Diego Forlan.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Borussia Dortmund ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Forlan. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Passing nice and neat. And that's not going to reach. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He won't be happy with that one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back in. Celtic looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Roberto Carlos. Donnarumma has that under control. Mbappe. Forlan delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Beckham. Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. Somewhat off target. Osimhen. Now it's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Haaland, and has a goal!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Koundé, whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
It's their second corner of the game. And the finish! He scores! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great...
And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. He can run onto that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Forlan. Guerrero. Passes short and sharp. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thinks one through. Osimhen. Messi. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Drilled in low. And the shot! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Looking for the runner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shot at goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The attendance for this match was 70,900.
Fullback is in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. He's found a way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe. Now it's Forlan. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Jules Koundé. Coming on to replace him is number 82.
Pass is just off target.
Lewis.
But
Substitution.
it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Celtic looking to pass their way through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Celtic are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Donnarumma can pick that up. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's going for goal! Oh, important interception. Forlan chasing after it. That could spell trouble. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Forlan. Messi. Can he spark a counter here?
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Diego Forlan. Coming on the
Now
field
it's Mbappe.
is
Oh,
number
that's
7,
fabulous.
Robert Lewandowski.
Borussia Dortmund
Substitution in
have
progress.
now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Levin, he's got the shot away! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking
Number
after that.
10,
We're talking fractions.
Messi.
That was a great
Coming
try.
on to replace him is number 23, Phil Foden.
Borussia Dortmund certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And that's played in low. Borussia Dortmund close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Haaland! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mbappe!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and
Goes
quickly.
down, but nothing given. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Spread neatly, that is good alertness. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe! Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally you'll be bound to see him in the final third where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Osimhen, Messi, Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Now it's Kane, put it away! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Rafinha. He could be in here. Rafinha had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Nice ball, and he's in here. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. No, that's been intercepted. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's had a go! They've scored! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He has found a way through. Now it's Neymar. Cleared without complication. And he's there to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Has a shot! It's a loose... Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's following up! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Punched away. And it's played into the middle. And it's going to be another one.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Beckham has it out wide and in space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he was alert to it. Rafinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through. And the shot! Beckham. Quality ball. Now it's Neymar. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he get onto this? Goulet. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Haaland gets flagged offside. Mbappe. Beckham. Haaland. Over to the left. A real chance if he can get through. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. And the finish! And again! Sticks it away! And right on half-time, that is telling! Rafinha duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Please be made aware that smoking is
Well,
only
the
permitted
pickings
in
certainly
designated
have been
areas
rich in
within
this
these
first
grounds.
half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, great play! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! Barcelona are back in business!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
We have ourselves a real game here. Yeah, it's shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Beckham standing over it. Tries a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, they've got it again. No way through. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's played him through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well read. Nice interception. Done delicately. Oh, well played. Well sorted out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for the runner. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, super. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass?
The attendance
Ideal.
for this match was 71,550.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And here's Osimhen. Neymar.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have...
Could be danger here. Looking for options for movement.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's an inviting ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Osimhen. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 29, Mbappe. Number 22, Kaká. Substitution
Poorly
in
directed
progress.
kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that could set him on his way.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Kaká spots it and intercepts. Gets his pass away. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution.
Bruno Fernandes. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Haaland. Haaland is alert to the possibility. Real chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The goal scorer for Borussia
That
Dortmund.
was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's...
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here?
On the field is number 6,
Mbappe. Now it's Haaland.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's got the shot away! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Ederson will lay claim to that. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. And that's been won straight back. Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. Rudiger cuts it out. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super find. And that will be the final act. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty as we've come. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Bellingham. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Bellingham. It's a goal kick. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Fiddles it through. Played into space out wide. Haaland. And it's pulled up for a header! Oh, crucial block! And he's there to get it away. And it's Messi. Goalkeeper's ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Haaland, and he was quick to react. Messi, Bellingham. Casillas gets rid without sophistication. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He's intervened well there. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looks to the other side. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Messi's cross.
That's good defensive concentration. Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk. Now it's Haaland. Oh, played through for the wide man. Danger averted for now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Puyol attempts a clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo. Corner then.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries to get it clear. Has a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Dijk was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckham.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And the pass is intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Big chance! Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking to get on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Drogba. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
That's a throw. Kaka. Cristiano Ronaldo. Another throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's in. It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. There's no sort of quality on that. Kaka going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Gnabry. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Haaland certainly could have and should have made more of that.
He's had it taken off him. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Serge Gnabry.
Well into the
Number
second half,
22,
and still there's nothing
Bellingham.
between them.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Coming on
Borussia
the field,
Dortmund ran themselves
number
into the
15,
proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Number 14,
Now there's a fine ball.
Darwin Núñez.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Opts to chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Throw it. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Neymar. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Borussia Dortmund really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's hit! There's the hit! Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he put it away? They've done it! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's
Real chance! In he goes again. He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Borussia Dortmund have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's picked his way through. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Can he latch on to this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is... Oh, what a mistake! Messi! is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And the shots! They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Darwin. Great hit! He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means... Now the finish! No mistake! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kaka. Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Good read, needed to be. Fires it in low. There's the hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. I think in Ludovic Giuli, you have a player who's a bit of an unsung hero, a very fine player in his own right, Peter, but always someone I see as the perfect foil to a goal scorer.
Team player, it's not about him, is it?
Yeah, he's the clever one that really plays as a second striker more often than not, and he makes it happen.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Liverpool finding their passes. Beckham. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak...
Header! And again! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Ruben Dias cuts it out. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Played back in. Guardiola. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's going to be a goal kick. Giuli. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Alexander-Arnold. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Van Basten. Borussia Dortmund heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, great header! And that has been clubbed away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Ruben Dias.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. A lot of space ahead of him. And it's been... Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. And the volley. Has another go! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Borussia Dortmund just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and
Please
controlled.
turn your attention to the screen for
Borussia
information
Dortmund
provided by
sits
the
in
local
pretty here at
police.
half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. Van Dijk makes the interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Tries to dink it through. And here's Mbappe. And here's Ronaldinho. Messi. He's looking wide. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he is not giving anything away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a... Osimhen! It's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Beckham spots it and intercepts. Kaká kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this boy, Endrick, is someone who's been praised by some of the greats of the Brazilian game. And if you're getting plaudits like that, then there's obviously something special at play here. He's got pretty much everything you need in an attacking...
In with a header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's intervened well there. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Messi makes the interception. Well-timed, excellent interception. Kaká. Vinicius Junior. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Saka. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the runner. Oh, super find. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Angola clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Endrick chasing after it. And here's Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. And he's had it nicked away. Spread out to the left, and it's Beckham. Still goalless. And now the hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hernandez. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Neymar. Carvajal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Saka. Up he goes! Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there was
Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Osimhen. Here's Haaland. Searching ball that into space. Always onto this. That is good alertness. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hernandez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Osimhen. Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Still waiting for the first breakthrough. but not for the want of trying. Hernandez. Neymar. Messi. Endrick, always looking for that half a chance. Vinicius Junior. Oh, look at the space.
Vinicius Junior!
There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first goal of the game. Has a go! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Vamos dar uma substituição.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't...
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham standing over it. He's got tall. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's found a way through. He's gone for goal. Oh, it's come loose. Quick look. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Angola making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Vinicius Junior, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Saka. There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Está acontecendo uma substituição.
Borussia Dortmund are making a change now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's played him through. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he latch on to this? Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Too long and over the line. Oh, good spread. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's had it taken off him. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Can he put it away? Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Número 21, Messi. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 10.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's De Bruyne. Carvajal. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any...
Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos clears it away. He could be in here. He's in plenty of space here.
Substituição para Angola. Número 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 6, número 14. Está a
Borussia
proceder uma
Dortmund
substituição.
have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Vinicius Junior. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing... Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Played out to the right. Sané. Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. Interesting ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Borussia Dortmund have a free kick.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição. Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Ended up in no
prorrogação.
man's land. Beckham. Aims beyond the defence. He's played him through. And the shot! Oh, good save. He's read that very well. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
He's got the shot away! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Casillas will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Always onto this. Drogba. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
And already we're underway here.
That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Haaland. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those?
Great hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now they can spring out of defence. Osimhen, Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Haaland. And he's away. Decent hit! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had...
Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's the chance to counter. Dani Olmo, he is through here. Brilliantly cut out. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Haaland. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, played right into his path. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has has not gone well. Oh, important interception. It's a great ball. He's got the shot away! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Barcelona take the lead. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. Half-time getting close now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar goes on a run down the left wing.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Marquinhos. Bellingham delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show...
And the shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Real chance! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And the first half is done.
Se puede ver información sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde
Here
el
we go
estadio.
again.
Se va a realizar un cambio de
Borussia
jugadores.
Dortmund come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Borussia Dortmund present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Casillas, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona are having a ball here. And here's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. That looks a good ball through. Plenty to aim at here. Khan deals with it effortlessly.
it's Neymar.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bebeto. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Oh, he's done well. Great stop.
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Bebeto will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
He gets big. No, it's wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Oh, what a mistake! Skims one in. Danger averted for now.
La asistencia a este partido.
Borussia
asciende a
Dortmund
98.000
do have
euros
options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
He's through. It's one-on-one. Pedri! He has done it!
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Just the keeper to beat. Can he finish? He's got a goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's through and all alone. He's had a shot. It's in. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.